Today we are going to model this part step by step, and at the end we will challenge ourselves with 4 questions. What's the area of the yellow surface? What's the area of the orange surface? The area of the green surface? And the total volume of this model. So open the Fusion and let's go. The first step to create this part, we will select the front plane and make this sketch. And here will be the midpoint. And the first thing that we'll create 2 circles. One circle with 35 millimeters of diameter and another one with 20 millimeters of diameter in the center here. Okay, so open the Fusion. Go to create a sketch and select the front plane. Select the circle, click here in the midpoint, make a circle here with 35 millimeters of diameter and another circle with 20 millimeters of diameter. Press OK. We made this. Now let's create these 2 circles here. One with 12 millimeters of diameter and the other with 25 millimeters of diameter. And the distance between these 2 points here is 8 millimeters of distance. And we have this line here that is tangent with the both circles. And this point here is vertical with this point, okay? And the same in this side. So let's create this. Select a circle. Make a circle here with 25 millimeters of diameter and another circle with 12 millimeters of diameter. Okay, now select a line, make a line here at this point, and make this line tangent with this circle, okay, and tangent with this circle here, and go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here, this point and this point here, okay. Now go to sketch dimension. This line has 8 millimeters of length. We made this, okay. Now let's create these 2 circles here. One circle with 8 millimeters of diameter and the other circle with 20 millimeters of diameter. And the distance between this point here and the midpoint is letter B, 50 millimeters. And the distance between the center of the circle and this point here is 65 millimeters, okay. So let's create this. Select a circle, make a circle here with 8 millimeters and another circle with 20 millimeters of diameter. And go to sketch dimension. The distance here is 50 millimeters and the distance between this point and this point here is 65 millimeters, okay. We made this. Now let's create this arc here and this one. This arc has 23 millimeters of radius and this one 70 millimeters of radius, okay? So let's create this. Go to create, select the arc, 3-point arc, make an arc here and make another arc here. Go to constraint, select the tangent, make this arc tangent with the both arcs. With the both circles, sorry. Let me move this a little bit here. Okay, go to tangent. And here this arc is tangent with the both circles. Go to sketch dimension. The radius here, 70 millimeters. And the radius here, 23 millimeters. Okay, we made this. Now here in this side we have an arc with 35 millimeters of radius and another arc here with 130 millimeters of radius. And here we have a distance, the tangent point of this arc here, this one with 35 millimeters. And this line here is 13 millimeters, okay? So go to create, select the arc, 3-point arc. Click at this point, make an arc here and make another arc here. Okay. Go to constraint, select the tangent, make this arc tangent. And go to sketch dimension. The radius here, 35 millimeters of radius, and the radius here, 130 millimeters of radius. And now click with the right button, select the sketch dimension, click with the right button, select the pick circle arc tangent, select this arc here and this line here. The distance here, 13 millimeters. Okay, we made this. We have this profile. Okay. Now finish the sketch. We need to extrude this, and we'll extrude this letter D 40 millimeters, okay? So go to extrude, select this profile. Don't select the holes here, okay? The direction, select the symmetric, measurement, hole length, and the distance 40 millimeters. And press OK. We made this. Okay. Now we will select the front face, the yellow face here, and we'll create this sketch here to make a cut, okay? The distance between this arc and this one is letter T, 3 millimeters. So we'll make an offset of this profile with 3 millimeters in the both sides here. And we needed to make a cut with 3 millimeters, okay? So go to create a sketch and select this face. Now go to create, select the project, include the project, the geometry. Select this face here and press OK. I will hide this body a little bit. We have this. Now go to modify, select the offset, select the outside edge here, and the distance minus 3 millimeters, and press OK. We have this. Now select the circle, click at this point and in this point here, make a circle here, make a circle here, and another circle here, okay? We have this profile and this one. Okay, so finish the sketch, show the body one, go to extrude, select this profile and this one, and the extrusion here is minus 3 millimeters. Operation cut, make sure that the cut is to this direction, and press OK. We made this. Now to make the same in the other side, go to create and select the mirror, the object type, select the features, and the object, select this cut. And the mirror plane, select the front plane, and press OK. We made this. OK. Now press letter A in the keyboard and select this face here. We'll paint this yellow. OK. We made this. Now we'll make this cut here, okay, and in the bottom too. So to create this, we'll select the front plane and make this sketch. The letter T is 3 millimeters and the radius here is 61 millimeters, okay? And the first step that we'll make, we'll take some reference. So go to create, select the front plane, show the sketch 1 and hide this body. Go to create, select the project, include the project. The selection filter, select this circle here, this one, and select this arc and press OK. Hide the sketch 1, we made this, okay. And the first thing that we make, we create an arc here from the midpoint and create this arc here, okay, with 130 millimeters of radius. And the both is tangent each other, okay. And at this point here, we have an arc concentric with this one. So let's create this. Go to create arc, 3-point arc. Click here in the midpoint, make an arc here. Okay. Click at this point, make an arc here. Okay. And go to constraints, select the tangent, make this to arc tangent. And select concentric, select this arc and this one. Okay. Now go to create and select the arc, center point arc. Click at this point and this point here, make an arc here. Make sure that this arc is concentric with this one, okay? Make sure. And go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here, okay? Let me hide this projected geometry here. We have this, okay? Now, we know that the thickness here is 3 millimeters, so let's create this. And the bottom arc here has 45 millimeters of radius, okay? So go to modify, offset, select this arc, this one, and this one. The offset here, minus 3 millimeters, press OK. And go to sketch dimension. The radius here is 45 millimeters, press OK. We made this. Now we'll close the side here. So go to create, select the arc, 3-point arc, make an arc here. And go to constraint, select the tangent, make this arc tangent here and tangent here. Okay. We made this profile. Okay. Show the projected geometry here. We made this. Now we'll make the other side here. So the first thing that we'll create, you create an arc here. This arc is from the midpoint, okay? And we will create another arc here using the offset with 3 millimeters of distance. And this arc here is tangent with this one, okay? So go to create, select the arc, 3-point arc, click at the midpoint here. Make an arc here, okay, and go to create, go to modify, select the offset. Now go to modify, select the offset, select this arc, 3 millimeters here, press OK, and go to constraint, select coincident, select this point and this arc here, this circle, select this point and this point here, okay. And go to constraint, select the tangent, select this arc and this circle. And go to sketch dimension. The radius here is 61 millimeters of radius. Okay. And here, go to create, select the arc, center point arc, click on this point and this point here. Make an arc here. Okay. And go to arc again, 3-point arc, click at this point, make an arc here, okay. Go to constraint, select the tangent, make this arc tangent with this one, and go to constraints, horizontal vertical, select this point here and this point, okay. And go to modify offset, select this arc here, minus 3 millimeters, okay. And make this to arc tangent and coincident, this 2-point, okay, and make this 2-point coincident and tangent here, okay. We made this. Now show the body one and go to create, select the project, include the project, the selection filter, select the bodies, select all this body here and press OK. I will hide this a little bit, finish the sketch and go to extrude, select all this profile, select this profile, okay, and show the body one. We needed to make a cut here, so direction, select symmetric, measurement, whole length, and the cut. We needed to cut this, the distance here, 20 millimeters, okay? So the distance, 20 millimeters. Operation cut, press OK. We made this, okay? Now press letter A in the keyboard, select this face, add some color here, orange, okay, and select the bottom face here, this face, and add color here, green, okay. Now we needed to add this chamfer here in the hole, okay, in the both sides with 2 millimeters. So go to modify, select the chamfer, select this edge here and this edge here, 2 millimeters, press OK. Now let's answer the questions, okay? The 4 questions here. I have the answers here, okay? So let's to show the area of the green surface, okay? So show to inspect, select the measure and select the green surface here. The area 903.25, okay? 903.25, that's correct. So now the area of the yellow surface 1013.91. So let's see here the orange. No, sorry, it is a yellow surface. Okay, it's correct. And the orange surface, it's correct. And the volume of the model, okay. So to see the volume, click with the right button here and select the properties. Let me show this. Sorry. The volume is the same here. So here we finish our exercise. So thanks for watching, subscribe my channel for more, and see you in the next videos, okay? Bye bye.